This lab is the fading of a crystal violet lab.
We'll be using a Spec 20 machine, which measures the absorbance values over time.
Yes. So let's explain how this works before going into the other materials. So basically, how this works is that you have this knob right here and you want to set it to the value that is opposite your wavelength value. So let's say you want to absorb green, you would set it to red, orange to blue, and yellow to purple. It's just whatever's opposite. You want to have a color wheel with you.
So what you want to do is you take whatever you want to measure, you put it in the test tube, and you take a Kim wipe, don't forget the Kim wipe, and you want to wipe down the test tube so that there's nothing on the test tube that can interfere with your absorbance values. And then you put it into the Spec 20 with this white thing facing sideways so it doesn't interfere.
Yes.
You put it in, you close the lid, and then let it go.
Yep, and also you can siphon through absorbance values and percent transparency depending on what you're trying to get out of the lab. And also the same thing can be accomplished with this, which is a colorimeter. So you plug this in to a Lab 8 or Quest, and then you just open it like that and have a little square thing with your solution inside. You put it inside like that.
Kim wipe it.
Yeah, oh yeah, don't forget the Kim wipe.
You want to Kim wipe it on the sides, and then you put your fingers, there's two sides are clear and two sides are slightly faded. You grab the faded sides, wipe down the clear sides, and put it down so that it clears out the face of the arrow. So when you close it down.
Yep, and a value will be red.
And don't forget to set it to the absorbance. The colorimeters have 4 wavelength settings, and you set it to the one opposite of the color you're measuring.
Okay, and now we'll go over what the actual lab is. That was just the Spec 20, the colorimeter. So these are all the things you need for the lab. So you need 5 test tubes, big enough, like around this size. And that's how you're gonna dilute your things into 5 separate different mixtures of concentration. You're gonna need your solutions, which is one's crystal violet and one's NaOH. And then don't forget your distilled water. And of course, goggles. And then you're gonna need a beaker at the end too. And also, finally, a pipette that has enough for 10 milliliters. It can be electronic like this, or it can be just a regular one where you have a bulb at the top.
To use an automatic pipette, you twist the top until it hits 1000 for 1 milliliter. You press down the top like this until you hear the first resistance. Put it in the water, push down the rest of the way to get all the air bubbles out, and then slowly pull up. So you don't want any air bubbles, which can make it not accurate. You put it over the test tube, and then press down all the way, and there you go. What you don't want to do is go like this, which makes a not accurate reading. Get air bubbles in here, which doesn't give you an accurate reading. Or not push it down all the way, and don't get the water out. All the way down to get all the water out. To take the top off, push down right here, it's off. And you don't want to keep using the same tip for different solutions, which can cause a reaction to happen in the tip. So you want to either wash the tip between your shoes or get a new tip for each solution. It's also helpful if you're doing 10 milliliters to not use this, to use a bigger pipette, because it can get mixed up in how many you've put in.
Here we have the bulb pipette. So what you want to do is you want to put this right on the top. Give it a little push down. Alright, make it close to that clear line thing. Alright, to have this work, you have to press this A, which is air, and you push the bulb in. So then you have this. So then you can use suction. Suction is S. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it in your water. Press S and see this water, it comes out. Alright. To eject it, you're gonna press E, which is out here, and just put it in your pipette. Like so. This is a 10 milliliter pipette.
So in the beginning, to make your diluted solutions, you can use either the methods to get the water, and you have a ratio of your crystal violet to your water. So one should be pure crystal violet, the next one should be whatever ratio you calculated, and then there should be one that's mostly water. So you're gonna have 5 different test tubes right here in a rack, and that's how you dilute in crystal violet.